shorts, I answered rhetoric, which is the art of using language to communicate effectively, and he looked at me. Through condescending eyes, almost as if I had just told him a joke he didn't quite catch the punchline to. Through a half-curled smile and a vacant attempt at holding back a laugh, he said, rhetoric. I would have guessed fashion. See, I could have lunged at him. I could have grabbed the envelope opener off of his desk, allowed the words to run up from mine, jump out of my mouth at him and say, what the hell is that supposed to mean? But I didn't. I simply stood there in passive compliance and let him finish signing off on my grad check. My mother always taught me that you don't bite the hand that feeds you. What you do is wait until you're full and then you burn down the fucking kitchen. So I asked him for clarification, exactly what did you mean by feminine? And the answer is probably about as relevant as his identity. See, he had no idea what he even meant. The intention of that comment was probably lost somewhere between patriarchy and a pathetic attempt at trying to hit on someone half his age. Something I dealt with my whole life. Call it the dark side of pretty privilege, but I have always been more brains than boobs. And because of this, I have learned that expectations are always sharp, which is why I am always out to prove a point. The same men who wouldn't think twice about looking at us in lust would never second-guess themselves before they ever actually listen to what we have to say. The problem with that is their expectations never quite fit me because they were always too small. See, I wear my womanhood proud. I wear it ball gown, lipstick, mascara, and blush. Do not ask me to tone that down so that your life can make more sense. Do not ask me to play small or serve you or your assumptions of what hobbies I should have simply because I'm wearing tight jeans tonight and looking damn good in them. Hey. That does not take away from my work as a teacher, an activist, or poet. I will not be less me so that you can feel more comfortable being more you. Do not ask me to tone that down so that your life can make more sense. I will not play small to serve you or your assumptions. As women, we are given two options, brains or beauty, as if the two are mutually exclusive. But the idea that femininity is somehow robbing us of our capacity to critically think is nothing more than a delusion conjured up by men who are threatened by our ability to balance the two. As women, we own the right to be fly. Patent is no longer pending, we invented the concept. It is how we rule, how we write, and how we live. Graceful like the wind in our hair, fierce like single mothers. We harness equal to men, the amount of strength needed to either rebuild mankind or keep it begging and sobbing for mercy on its knees before us. We are AK-47s plated in gold. We are grenades that explode with the scent of cocoa butter. The only difference is, when we go to war, we make that shit look good.